All right, this is Cadet Gerardo with Cadet Coleman, and we're going to be talking about the Arctic weather stations in Deliverable 2B. So let's get started. Um, First thing we want to talk about is how we trimmed the stations, and we did this with any stations that had less than 50 observations. We cut them out of the data, and also any years with less than 100 stations reporting, we cut them out because we thought that um, the lower amount of observations and data within the data sets would skew it. Um, so based on the trim data, these are the results. Um, at the top in orange is the rate of temperature change, and at the bottom is the average temperature at stations per year. And as you can see, as the years progress, the temperature is rising. It's a small slope, but it is there. And also the R squared, it's important to note that the R squared is small at 0.1169. So although there is a correlation, it's very small. And it seems to be a consistent average rate of change throughout all of these data points. And now going to our top 5 different stations, we have this name, Norway. Don't know how to pronounce it, but it's in the north of Norway. We have Sterligova, Russia, Padun, Russia, Greenland Station, and Ostrov. And what I thought was important when looking at these is that they're scattered throughout the Arctic Circle, which is good evidence that the change is happening in multiple places because these are the top 5 highest slopes of climate change within the regions, the Arctic Circle. So, important findings there. And then for the article, we found an article about the Greenland station with this quote. Basically, it's talking about how it's important to recognize climate change because there are polar bears in the region and they are greatly affected and are dying. And so they mention how in the past year they only had to kill one polar bear in self-defense, which is good. But it's interesting to see what they are worried about at the different weather stations, especially with climate change happening. So thank you. That's all we have. That's it.